Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. It's been a journey, and you can tell by the smile on my face that I'm going to tell you something positive, right? I know I'm wearing quite a flowy dress, so you can't really see like my physique and stuff like that, but I'm doing that on purpose because I want to save like the big reveal for like the end of my transformation journey. Why am I wearing this dress? You might be saying, well, actually, I got this dress like 9 months ago and I couldn't fit it. So I decided to wear it today because I was trying on some of this stuff because I have lost so much weight and I am so happy. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to wear this dress in the video because I feel good. And yeah, just to share that joy with you guys because you have to celebrate the moments that you have done well. And I cannot wait to show you. I have lost quite a bit. This week was a breakthrough for me. You can definitely see some difference in my face if you've been watching and following along, and you can tell that I am just bubblier, happier, chirpier. The last video I did, I was so down because I put on weight. Oh my goodness, I was just so down. I was like, what's going on? I don't understand. I'm supposed to be losing weight, but I've put on weight, and there was just no shift in the scale, people. And this is why we can't just monitor by scale, because if we just monitor by scale, we're going to get depressed and we're going to be like, what's the point? I don't want to do this anymore. Just give up. But I'm here to say, if you've been following my journey and if you started a journey of your own, do not give up, because the moment you are about to give up is probably the moment that you're going to break through. And that is what happened for me this week. I had a major breakthrough and I lost a ton of weight on the scale, and I will reveal that in a bit. But for now, I wanted to say the key things that I have learned. So after the first 2 weeks of tracking on MyFitnessPal, drinking tons of water, so I'm drinking 3 liters of water a day, 500 ml of that water is lemon, cucumber or lime water, and that just helps to actually make the water more absorbable to your body, and that means that you get more hydration from it. So if you've joined me just with simply drinking water, your hydration levels are probably going up. You're probably feeling like you have more energy, probably have a clear mind, and your skin is clearing up. And guys, to be honest with you, look at my skin though, like for real. I normally have really bad acne, like I'm not even gonna lie. And this isn't one of those like airbrush stuff. And I don't have any makeup on because I don't wear makeup. But if you've looked at some of our other videos, you will definitely see like all that would be like really inflamed. Like this would be like really inflamed. Like normally I get like really bad breakouts, but since I've been drinking water, oh my goodness, has it helped? And my skin is looking so amazing. And I'm feeling much brighter myself. Even like the black marks under my eyes have really gone down. That's also because I've been getting better night's sleep, to be honest. I haven't been waking up as much in the middle of the night, especially if I don't drink water after 5. I don't wake up at all. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I slept through the night. Before I was waking up 3 or 4 times every night, people. It was terrible. So what is my hydration score now? I've got my little phone here where I've got the My Coach app, and that's where I track everything. So I started this journey on the 28th of June. And at that point, my water hydration level was 36. Guys, I was a cactus. And that's probably why my skin was so terrible. And a lot of things were just terrible, to be honest with you. But so it was gradually going up. So like there's been like a 1 or 2% increase every week. So now I'm at 43%. Oh my gosh, almost 10% up. But already I'm feeling so great. And the target is 55% hydration. Like when you get to 55% hydration, that is when, you know, your liver starts functioning properly. Like at the moment, at this hydration level, my liver is really struggling to process everything, process fats, process glycogen, all that stuff. So right now, my body's working double hard to just get rid of stuff because I'm not hydrated enough. So you can see like a 1 to 2% increase every 2 weeks. And you just keep going with it, and it does work. And slowly you see the changes as you go along. So really stoked about that, the hydration. The second thing that I've really enjoyed, and you can see the weights right next to me, these have become my best friend. And now you might be thinking, you're a woman, you shouldn't be lifting weights because you're going to get super muscular and you're going to look so bad. No, that is the wrong information. You are not going to get super muscular and you're not going to get like bodybuilding shape unless you are actually trying to bodybuild. And bodybuilders do a lot of work to get the muscles that they have. They don't eat like nothing fat. They don't eat no carbs. They eat like boiled food. Like seriously, you have to work super hard to get that look. It doesn't just come easy. Like you have to eat masses of protein. Like girls, do not worry. Do not be afraid of these guys. Because what this does is it builds your muscle density in your body. And when you have more muscles, muscle burns fat. It's like pouring water on a hot engine. It just singes the fat. Yeah, exactly. So if you're trying to do like lots of cardio with no weights at all, you are probably not going to see as good results. You might see shifts on the scale, but that's going to plateau pretty quickly because you're going to drop that fat, but then there's nothing else internally working to keep it going. So what I would recommend, and again, this is why I've got a personal trainer, especially if you've never done weights before, is to get somebody who really knows what they're doing in terms of weights, because you do not want to injure yourself. You do not want to hurt yourself, cause yourself any damage. Okay, so either get a personal trainer. If you have a friend or family member who's been weight training for years and they understand weights and they know how to do it and help you and support you so that you don't hurt yourself, that's another option. So I've just got some kettlebell weights here. This is a 6 kilo. Now, when I first saw these, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to lift that. But actually, it's gotten so much easier as you go along. I do have other weights, and I started with like a 3 kilo of these and like a 1 of these and like a 2 of these. And then I didn't get them all out because it's just a lot. But as the weeks have progressed, I'm definitely pushing heavier and I'm feeling stronger. It's not feeling hard or difficult at all. In fact, I'm actually enjoying pushing myself. So when you've got weights, you would do exercises like, I don't know, just like, for example, something like this, you would do a squat, but you're just putting a little bit more weight on it instead of just your body weight. So you're just working that muscle a little bit harder. We're not asking you to do reams and reams, guys. Like, for example, if you've got this weight, you're going to be doing something like a bicep curl. All right, something simple like that. Or you're going to be doing like a shoulder press, like that. Nothing too hard, guys. But again, as I said, if you're going to be doing any kind of weights like that, you want to be doing it properly. You want to make sure your form is proper. You want to make sure that you're doing everything right. So definitely get somebody to help you out. Make sure you're doing it right. Make sure you get your form right. That is key with weight training. If you don't get your form right, you're going to hurt yourself. And start light and go heavier as you get stronger. So weight training, I would say, is really, really key. When I work out, I do not spend hours working out, people. Ain't nobody got time for that. I spend 30 minutes, but it's a solid 30 minutes of HIIT training, high intensity interval training. I don't go out and run for 2 hours. I don't do 10,000 workout videos. No, it's 30 solid minutes. And there are tons of YouTube videos that you can find where you can say, type in HIIT training, and there's 30-minute videos there. You can type in HIIT training with weights. You can type in, there's so many things that you can type in, and I can put some of the links in the description box below of the ones that I really like. And then just do those 3 times a week. Like you're either hitting Monday, skip Tuesday because you want to have a rest day in between, Wednesday and Friday. And on your rest days, you can do things like stretching, because stretching is really important. Actually, it's really crucial because tight muscles are weak muscles. Flexible muscles are strong muscles because they can move as much as you need them to in order to create whatever you're trying to do. So if you're trying to push up, your muscles need to be relaxed and flexible in order for you to achieve that movement and mobility. So flexibility is just as important, guys, as trying to do like all this cardio, whatever. You've got to have balance, right? So if on Monday you do weights, then on Tuesday you're going to do something really low key, like going for a walk and doing some stretching. So you're allowing your body to recover and repair, because when you're lifting weights, your muscles are essentially making little tears so that they can rebuild and get stronger. That's how muscles build. So you don't want to be lifting weights every single day because you're not giving your body a chance to rebuild and get stronger. So you want to do weights on one day, then stretching and a little bit of cardio, nothing too big on the second day because it's a rest day. And then the same thing Wednesday and then Friday. Or you could do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, same thing. And then give yourself a Sunday off just to rest, right? The day of rest. Complete and utter rest, guys. So I've talked about the water. I've talked about the weights. The other thing, guys, is something called sugar dumping. So here's the thing. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you roughly what I've been doing. So throughout the day, we normally just snack. We just eat all the time, right? And at the moment, we're just dumping sugar into our bloodstream. It is not going to the right places. It is not going into our muscles because our body's just constantly got this influx of sugar and it doesn't know what to do with it, right? So what we need to do is we need to pace ourselves, and it's quite simple. I'm not going to go into the science of it because, as I said, I'm not a medical scientist, but this is what I've been doing for the past, going on 3 weeks now, is to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. How simple is that? With no snacking in between. And if you do want to snack, it has to be something protein-based. So nothing that's going to spike your sugar level. And the whole thing of that is because, like, if you keep snacking throughout the day, like when you eat something sugary, like toast, your sugar's going to go up, right? Then it's going to crash down because toast is just like a fast-burning sugar. It's not going to last for long, right? Then you're going to feel hungry again. So then you're going to eat like a banana or whatever. Bananas are not so bad. Like, let me say, like, you're going to eat like a chocolate maybe because you're hungry and you just want to get something fast. Then your sugar's going to really spike and then it's going to crash again. And then you're going to feel hungry again. Then you're going to have your lunch and it's going to go up again. And then you're going to come down again. Then you're going to have your snack. Then it's going to come down again. Then you're going to be doing that throughout the day. And you're going to be going up, up and down the whole day. And your body has no time to rest and process your food. And unfortunately, all the extra glucose that you are putting into your body is just going to end up in fat cells. It is not going to help you gain muscle at all, which is what you want to get. So by sugar dumping, which means just blocking out your meals and getting rid of the sugar hypes, then you are going to give your body some time to just process your food. So you're going to eat breakfast like 7, give yourself that gap, and in between drink your water, guys. It really, really does work. If you have to have like a black coffee or whatever in between to tide you over, a cup of tea. Then you're going to have your lunch, right, at like 12, 12:30. Then you're going to have like your dinner at like 5 or 6. So you're going to have your dinner early because you don't want to be leaving your body for too long. Otherwise you're going to just not feel like you can't manage that. So the first week, I would say, is going to be a bit tricky. It's going to be difficult because you're changing up your habits, right? And on the first week, I definitely noticed that I had to have like cheese in between or like pepperami or like something, right? I had to have some kind of snack in between, which was protein based. But then I was still pushing up my calories because at the end of the day, I'm supposed to be eating like 1.3 calories at the moment because I'm trying to lose weight. So I want to be in a calorie deficit. And that is what MyFitnessPal has worked out according to my weight, height, all that stuff, guys. So that's not your calorie deficit. If you want to find out what you should be doing, use MyFitnessPal. It helps you to calculate that. So on the second week, I noticed that I didn't need to snack as much. I think my body had like got rid of all that glucose that was just circulating in my bloodstream. And the less sugar I had in my body, the less I wanted sugar. Simple maths, right, guys? Why don't we do it? I don't know, because you don't know what you don't know. So week 2, much, much better. Then here's the thing, pivotal thing. Week 3 was like the game changer for me. What happened? I got sick. And you're like, oh, come on, Bethel. No, I got sick. I got really sick. My whole family got sick. We had this like weird stomach bug that was just ridiculous. Everybody was vomiting and diarrheaing, and it was just horrendous, right? And then I didn't want to eat food, right? So you're probably thinking, oh, you lost weight because you didn't eat. Well, partially. I did eat some things, like, the bland foods like bread and whatever, just to keep things, tighten up your stomach. But there was a mind switch about food, because before it was just like, I need food, I need food, I need food. Whereas when I went through that period of, actually, the more I eat, the more I feel sick, kind of triggered something in my mind. Like, food can be really good for you if you are nourishing your body and giving your body the right things. If you are eating bad and healthy foods, you're actually harming your body with your food. And that was like a real eye-opener. So this week, my appetite has been off. It has been off. But I think it's been off because I haven't wanted to put any unhealthy stuff in my body. And so I feel like my body has reset now. I feel like the insulin has reset and my levels are back at a normal. Not like what they were when I was munching chocolates every single day, 3-4 times a day. And I don't feel hungry all the time. I don't feel like I need to eat all the time. I'm not starving myself, but I just don't feel like, oh yeah, I really need to eat something. No, I'm like, I really need to drink something. I feel thirsty all the time, which means the sensor in the back of my brain for water has actually awoken. And now it's like, Bethel, we need water, not Bethel, we need chocolate. So that's really great. And I'm really celebrating that. So this week, we are now on to week 5 of the 6-week program. But for me, it's like week 8. And we are going on to intermittent fasting. And there's tons of stuff online about intermittent fasting. I'm not going to talk about it all here. I'm not a GP, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nutritionist. But there are many perks to intermittent fasting. And part of that is giving your body a chance to process whatever's in your body, burn fats, go into ketosis, trigger the human growth hormone, which is all about, cleansing your skin and your body and all that kind of stuff. And people who fast for religious purposes will know that after you've fasted, you feel better, don't you? Not to be super spiritual here, but there's a reason why God wanted us to fast and pray. Because he wants us to get away from all of these things that are fogging our mind and blocking our mind, including food, which was a #1 brain fog for me. And yeah, fasting, I did my first 24-hour fast yesterday in a long time since I've been pregnant and had baby. And I loved it. I really, really loved it. My brain felt clear. Brain fog gone away. So I'm really excited about this next step, guys. And if you're following along, let's see how it goes. Start with sugar dumping though, because it's really important to do at least 2 weeks of sugar dumping where you're just eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner and no sugary snacks in between. And this is what prepares you for fasting after, because if you don't do it that way, fasting probably won't work. But please watch some other videos on fasting. I'll put one in the description below. I am actually really pleased to say that some other people have joined me and have lost kilos. So if you're the person, you know who you are, you've talked to me, you've said that you've lost weight, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for joining me and keep going. So guys, what did I lose? Okay, guys. In the beginning of this journey, right, I was 100 kilos and that was on the 28th of June. I was 100 kilos. Then guys, on the 12th of July, when I weighed in, there was no change. On the 24th of July, I was 101 kilos. On the 7th of August, I was 102 kilos. I was losing the will to live. But guys, today, on the 26th of August, which is actually 8 weeks into my weight loss journey, I am 96.4 kilos! And I am so excited and so happy because actually when you average that, I probably lost about, 0.7 a week or something like that. But that's a really good, slow way to lose weight. And even though it all dropped off in 1 week, that's what Scott said. He was like, sometimes your body holds on to it for a bit. It just holds on and goes, no, we don't like this. We don't want to let go. And then finally it just goes, and I think this week with the fasting and the just not focusing on food, all the weight just decided to just go, yeah, we can let it go. It's okay. This is a good thing. Yeah, guys, I'm absolutely loving it. I've been much fitter. I've been much happier. I even sprinted last week, Sunday. Oh! I couldn't even move before I started this program, let alone sprint. So I'm so happy and I'm just charged and ready for the next stage. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, follow the journey and leave a comment. If you have already been going on your weight loss journey and you're doing some things which are really helping, please share in the comment box below. Bye!